Alright, we got another early access video into this map. Be sure to reach out to J&J Modding so you can give them their thanks for getting to look at this map ahead of time. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. I'm going to provide a little screenshot of it. And also going to provide a little screenshot of his YouTube page, or their YouTube page. And be sure to go over there and pop the sub button on it. They're posting some videos and stuff of their builds and stuff going on, and kind of early looks there as well. I'm looking forward to this map a lot. As you know, some of the maps that means the most to me is the ones that's rich in history and or content and stuff like that. And this one's I'm already in love already. This name right here means warrior spirit in Lakota. I know I'm gonna butcher it. I wish I could have them to actually say it for me, but it's Akecheta Island. So hopefully I haven't like butchered that one too awful much. And so we're fixing just to look at some slides and stuff, and then I'm going to actually dive into the map. But I wanted y'all to see the pictures first because you get to see kind of some work done in GE as well as just some screenshots from where they're in game. Here's a little port and a community that is going in at the port. Here's another shot of the port. Of course, some of these is pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to describe it, but I don't know. It's just forced to happen. Here's another view of town. So, and here's another view of the town. Looks like. I love this section of the map. This section right here has that little river bend and everything. So, and of course you got some old buildings and stuff here. There's another picture coming up here pretty soon. Here's a beautiful little pier shot. I love this one, especially with the maple trees and stuff in the background. Gotta have that natural feel. Even this road here is a little bit curvy. It's not straight. Got a beautiful maple here inside this roundabout, giving it some nice little color pop to this area. Love this lake. So I mean, already there's a lot of things about this map that I really like. And I forgot the name of this township here, but there's some more work with GE putting in the bridges and the roads and all that, looks like. Here you can see this is coming together. You can see how much I like this. It looks nice. I love the texture of the land, the layout. Got some proper starting equipment here. Been noticing a lot of bushes on the side of the roads. Now that's farming the way you're supposed to do big farming right there. Get 3 or 4 of everything going on. We're back at the port and roads being added, looks like again here. Alright, I am back and I'm re-recording this because I wasn't recording earlier. So I couldn't show the Facebook page or the YouTube page for J&J because it was a picture. So I'm going to take my little time about getting into the map and be sure to put those up. I will have links in the description if this does go to YouTube. This is more of a personal video, and for J&J, they reached out to me on my YouTube channel. Then we hooked up on Facebook and we kind of got to know each other, and so, but I was asked to give my honest opinion, and that was to give feedback, not knocking, but feedback, what I thought. And if it makes the YouTube, then everybody gets to have their thoughts and their feelings, and be sure to tell J&J what it is that you think. So I have been in it. Spent about 30 minutes in on this map, and looking around. But the thing about it is, whenever I went into it the first time, like I said, I forgot to hit record, and then I had a lot of sounds going on and stuff that was bleeding over. So, I mean, we're gonna go back in and reshoot this, and like I said, this is for J and J. So if J and J likes it and approves it, then it will go to YouTube, and you're seeing it now. So if not, then it didn't make it to YouTube. So now the first time I was here, I love this. I love the maples. I love the pop. I like that house over on the other side, but I did say I thought that it needed like a dock or something, some way of getting over here. You got all these people walking through here on this beautiful port, and then there's a house sitting right over there. And it's kind of like, yeah, they got some money. They live over there. One thing I did find out whenever I came over here, I might just replicate it one more time. I was actually checking out this, listening to the sounds, and checking out the winches and all that kind of stuff. And yep, I did it again. I dropped off the mount. Now, this is cool. It's just one of the hazards of getting into early development and stuff like that. But I like it. I really do. I like it a lot. So, it's funny. I love seeing floating cars and trains and trees and trash up off the ground and stuff. It's when you know that you're in something that's being developed. Okay, as far as this goes, this is massive farming. I mean, massive. Down here, it's on the lower end. It's small scale farming. It's what I love, with the ability to join fields. Nailed it. Right here, you can join a lot of these fields, it looks like, and stuff like that. I mean, nailed it. Just straight up nailed it. This is, to me, what keeps me in a map long time. I was telling J&J that kind of, remember, I get to say my opinion. It's all going to come out now. I'm not going to hold anything back. So you're going to hear how much I like something and how much I dislike something, because it's my opinion and it counts along with everybody else's. But I say it in every one. I want to start off small equipment, stuff like that, and then raise my equipment up to the big stuff, earn my way up. It don't take that long, and then to combine my fields and stuff. So I love this, as I said before in this, and told them, and I sent them back the picture. I love this part right here. I don't know what it is about it. It just has like this perfect aerial view of this little spot right here. And I would buy all that up. I would put it all together. And by that time, I have 3 or 4 combines and everything else, and I can hit these fields out here properly. The only thing that I disagreed with, let's see, I forgot about the starting lineup. This is some medium duty tractors and stuff like that. As far as this goes, you got kind of a large Fendt right here. My favorite tractors to start off with, and that does not mean change it. It just means what I like. Here you go. As I seen in the picture, this one here was going out. As far as combines, either one of these is a great place to start. As far as tractors go, this one has a ton of horsepower. You can do about anything with it. And this is the first one that you can actually start using a front end loader and stuff. These are my 2 favorite ones to start off a map with. And they're small and stuff like that. I get it. Now, some people don't like small. I love small. And the thing about it is, it's okay to like medium and large equipment. We need maps like that. And the thing about it is whenever I start off medium to large, it keeps me in a map less, because see, I've obtained some bigger tractors and stuff. But if I start off small, it forces me with a small amount of money to work my way up, to get to the point to where I run in the biggest combines in the game and all that kind of stuff. And the object is for people to, in my opinion, to like a map so much that they will spend so much time in a map. That's just goes without saying. And some of my favorite maps is so small it's not even funny, but the farm is small. It's antique farming. So antique is my number one old iron style play, and small plays number two, and then I love natural beauty. Period. It because I mean it has to feel natural. If I sent Kaz some pictures of the lands and stuff around me, and how much trees and stuff that's around every single farm, and you're gonna see that on this map. And it's exactly to me what needs to be done on maps. But I get it. It takes so long to put out these maps and stuff, and it takes so much work. It's not even funny. I love these old buildings and stuff. The only thing that I said in the previous recording is I didn't like the bushes here. It's just too much. And the reason why, I don't mind the couch and stuff, even though it is sitting on a beautiful beach, is that now I'm thinking real life terms. If you're living in this house, one of the first things we want to do, people gets excited about lawnmower mods. Well, that's cool because you can mow your lawn and not look all grown up and stuff, overgrown stuff. But in my yard, I'm not going to have nothing like this. There's not going to be no overgrown bushes and stuff in my yard. However, over here, there was a place with some junk and stuff. To me, that's great for a lot of bushes and stuff. And pushed up next to these trees that's actually not in the yard is good as well. I like the color pop of the tree, the old buildings. But for bushes to be everywhere, not so much. There's a pressure washer. I never noticed that last time. So, but also I'm looking at it from an aerial view. So, when you get down next to it, you're thinking old country road, trees, bushes, then I get it. But up here, I don't. I don't really like a lot of bushes and stuff. But, in saying that, some people does. Kind of like this. This is a beautiful old house, but it's overgrown. So, for me, it loses some of the natural what should be around a house. So, around the houses and stuff, maybe a little less bushes. Like I said, I get to say my opinion. So, but over here in the first recording, I didn't much care for it till I got down. Now in this section, it looks right because it's pushed up into the trees and stuff, and it looks like an overgrown section should. And I can't stress this enough to anybody. This is me. This is 1000% me right here. You got an enormous variety of trees. Your Japanese maple, whatever it is here, is in the yard. Then you turn into your small woods section, forest for some people, but around here we call them woods if they're small. But you know, you got all this, and it looks like woods I used to hunt in. I don't hunt no more, but I used to when I was small. And that looks fantastic. I know it's just trees. But when you're out here farming and you look at this, I'm sorry, but I mean, this looks like farms around me. And then it makes my mind click saying, yeah, this is right. But for somebody who lives out in the Midwest or something like that, in the grain belts or the United States or something like that, you might not see any trees for 10,000 acres. And then they go, well, I don't like all that. But, you know, that's why it's to each their own. I do like the little breaks in the road. I just got through looking at the Autobahn map, and there was no breaks in the road to be able to cross the road that has guardrails from side to side. So I like that. But everywhere, I mean everywhere on this map, so much time just in trees. And I don't mean a tree or a few trees. it's a lot of trees, a lot of variety of trees, and it makes it feel so natural. Nailed it. That is 10 out of 10 by doing this with me. That just nails it home. And I get it. Not everybody can have the, desire to sit there and do that much in that stuff. So you don't get many trees and you get a lot of areas like this. And this is okay too because it exists in nature as well. But this, and I understand, I cannot stress this enough. Don't change these trees. If you want to change the rocks and stuff, I don't care. I love rocky areas, and down in here, this feels nice. Especially when you're looking at your backdrop of mountains and stuff. You're going to have areas like this, no problem with it. But this one jumps me. It really gets me going. That is a lot of time spent just in stupid trees. And they're not that stupid. I love them. So, I didn't notice the whale carcass out there. This over here, I don't know what's going to be out here. But this is that bay area that I was talking about. That coming over to here. I would not stick any ocean cargo ships out here. Maybe some different kinds of ships if they will allow it. This is good. You got industrial all over here. Farms are massive. But every once in a while, you'll see on this map, like over here, and you thinking that it's just water, it's just farms, and then you get a little bit of, why can't I say that? Pop. That's nice. And it's hard to believe that one little tree amongst those rocks can grab your attention and spin you around. I loved art in school, and before school, I've been doing art since I was really young, about the same age as my daughter that's into it. All these fields have some nice roll to the land. You don't have perfectly flat farming, which I kind of like. No matter where you go on this map, as big as it is, you get that same working with the trees. Nice little flow through this town here. I like that it's not all, straight here, make it straight there. You got a nice little roll through here. That little roundabout. And this is another one. I know that there's a forest here, a small one. I just don't know about this part. I keep trying to rationalize it in my head that maybe this started out here and maybe some community built up around it. But sawmills are kind of loud. And then you're going to have this thing wailing as well, working with grains and stuff. And you got so many houses right here. Nobody in real life, this would be some really low cost housing because nobody's going to want to live around a lot of big trucks and industry and stuff like that. It's not saying that I don't like it. It's just saying that I think, to me, what feels more natural, or something I would just like to say, is maybe right here, like a little park area. You can have some people with some benches and maybe a little dock out here and have them enjoying that lake. And literally just pick this up, maybe put over here. And that's just me putting my thoughts in it. That alone. Somebody else can feel differently. They can talk about the plausibility of it. And literally a town could have sprung up around a sawmill and stuff like that. And it happens. But I think this is so beautiful community and so much work with the trees and the houses and everything else. It just needs a little something, I think. A little dock with some Maybe a little area. You can carry the little town theme through here a little bit, maybe out closer to the road. I think would be more appealing to me there. Again, I'm telling y'all, if this makes it to YouTube, then I'm telling y'all, this is work. This is a lot of work. And it goes around all the fields. Like I said, I just sent some off of pictures of what it looks like around here. And for me and farms around here, it would look like this. I'm trying to think if I've seen anything on this side. Oh, right here. I think the bushes maybe pushed up to these trees right here. The way that's been done throughout the mount would be better. Push up some more bushes up there. Because if that woods is going to be overgrown, small woods, then this right here is going to be overgrown as well. Just like it's been carried on here, there, everywhere else. I think it needs it over there. As far as bushes over here, you do have an old road, but I don't know. And I hate to say put more trees. That would be what, another 10,000 hours to carry trees around this. Then all the bushes and stuff feels right. Because prove that on the other side of the mount. It's just around every single field. I just don't know. Say again here, it's pushed up to the trees, feels right. Same here. But all of it, first thing I'll do if I buy the property, I'll paint it. I'll get rid of it. Just because, I mean, in real life, farmers are going to grab every inch of land in my area that they can. They will take this all the way out to the road if they can. Again, I mean, look in this community and stuff. I really don't know what to say. I mean, it feels right. This just belongs. And here's where the house I was talking about after I jumped up. Saying, people are walking down through here. This is the way I look at stuff, and I'm sorry. But people are walking through here, and they look over to see that house, that beautiful little tree, and they go, I wonder how they get over there. That's why I said maybe a little dock, a little fishing boat or something over here. Just a little something for them to get over here. I would definitely give this a little bit more detail. Make them wish they lived over there. Make them want it. Be like, oh man, I wish I had that money. Because that'd be awesome. Love the port. Again, with the trees and stuff, it's amazing. Amazing work. And then we're back at the farm. So, like I said, this whole area right here is Maine. Period. I love the small fields, small equipment, combining fields. Right here, and join all these fields up, or make a couple, 3 fields out of them, work my way up to it. I've been into the map a little bit by then, move up in equipment stuff and think, okay, now I'm going to start hitting some of these bigger ones. That's how I would play this map. Love is in. Still got nice rise and falls. So overall, like I said, I just ain't much on the bushes. I'm not saying go through here and paint all, because there's people that's going to like it. If you're down low, especially in areas like this, it feels right. But around the houses and stuff, I don't think I would do it. Doesn't mean you have to get rid of it. It just means I can show you a picture of my house right here. There's no bushes. Unless it's up next to the house and a flower planter, there's no bushes. Other than that, this map is amazing. It's a great job. I love the amount of trees and details in on this map, the natural feel of this map, and how everything just feels right. I love that it's got life. This map has a lot going for it. I'm going to be looking forward to hopefully getting to test this map and doing some more reviews on it. Like I said, this is for J&J. If it does get approved and they want it shown on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe, because we got a lot of great maps coming out. Kaz with tailor-made maps. We got Terry with TNT modding. It's coming out with the new map. And J&J's included me in their life, and they got an amazing map coming out as well. So a bunch of beautiful maps and stuff coming out, and a lot of hard work put in. We're getting early access on my channel, a lot of this stuff. If you want your map having early access and you want some opinions, or you just like to showcase your map in your Facebook group and stuff, and that way people knows where this came from, then reach out to me. I'll be tickled to death to talk about it. So I love it. It's a good job. Take care and have fun, everybody.